indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, first we'll have our approval of the minutes from the previous town board meeting on March 3rd, 2021. Get a motion, please.
I'll move those, John.
Motion by Mr. Martin, second. Second by Mr. Bruskevich. Is there any discussion? Okay, Mr. Scott.
Aye.
Mr. Rainey.
Aye.
Mr. Martin.
Aye.
Mr. Bruskevich. Aye. And I'm an aye. Carried. Okay, I need a motion to bid out our cemetery mowing, which would be New Boston Road, North Road, and Smith Ridge. If there's any more, we will attach them to the bid. So I need a motion to put them up for bid in we'll open those the second meeting in April, which is, what's the date? 7. So that's the first meeting. Second meeting is the
2020. 421.
Yep, 4/21. Okay, need a motion for that, please?
Move.
Motion by Mr. Martin, second by Mr. Cox. Is there any discussion? Okay, Mr. Ranger.
Aye.
Mr. Bruskevich. Aye. Mr. Martin.
Aye.
Mr. Cox.
Aye.
And I'm an aye. Carried. Okay, next we are going to designate our polling places, which we put off last time because there's an issue with the county. The New York State has designated the largest municipality in each county as a polling place. That would be the town of Sullivan, which it used to be the first polling place, the only polling place for the presidential election, where you get the most turnout was in Wamsville at the county seat. Well, the state legislature changed that, and it's a statute that it has to be the largest municipality, which is the town of Sullivan. So I thought we could get around it. One of our election commissioners wrote a letter to Richard May's office and to our Assemblyman Selfa's office asking for a waiver, and the other election commissioner was opposed to it. I have the letter because he said the law was the law. Well, we're asking for an exemption from the law so that we can have that full place in Wamsville instead of here in the town of Sullivan at the far reaches of the county. It makes no sense for anybody to drive from Brookfield all the way up here. But that is the law, and as many things we had come out of Albany, it was a unintentional consequence of what they've done. So I guess we're not going to be able to change things for this year. So I guess the designation of polling places are going to have to stay the same. So I need a motion for that.
So that, John, that's all the ones that we've done typically in the
Yes, they're all the same.
Nothing's changed.
No, nothing's changed. No.
2 and 8 are still the American Legion.
They're all good. Yes.
Same.
No.
So where's the early voting and stuff though?
Which is-
It's
We're
gotta
going
go
to have to
here?
figure that out. No, we don't
In the
want
town?
it. I talked to Mary, and I told her the town office building was not a good place for it because it's closed to the public. It's only by appointment only here. And the Parks and Rec building, we still may be doing vaccinations there, so I don't know if that's going to be available. So she wants to try to nail it down by the end of the week or next week, because we've got a primary in June, which needs to be taken care of. So, and I'm not sure, I don't even know. I think it's before the primary, it's 10 days before the primary date that you get to vote, which you'll get nobody in some of these things. You know, what are you going to get in the primary general? Get vote. 1,200.
I guess so we have to have, that's just for our own, that's the town.
Yes.
But for anything else, at the county, there's no primaries there, so we won't have to deal with that.
No. So it's only a town primary, which they'll have to you know, it's the security of the machine, it's hauling the machine back and forth, it's all the inspectors, where if this was truly, if it was at the county seat, the machine is safe, their sheriffs there all the time, the commissioner's offices are right there, they can access all of their paperwork or whatever they need, and it's fine. And instead, somebody got a bright idea, and this is what we wind up with. All right, so I need that motion for that.
Move that we go to our regular polling place.
Motion. Second by John B. Motion by Mr. Martin. Is there any other discussion? Okay, Mr. Martin.
Aye.
Mr. Ranger.
Aye.
Mr. Berskevich.
Aye.
Mr. Cobb.
Aye.
And I'm an aye. Carried. Okay, put out property maintenance bids for lawn mowing on dilapidated properties, which we talked about. I need a motion for that, please. So motion by John B. Second. Second by Mr. Cobb. Is there any discussion? Okay, Mr. Cobb.
Aye.
Mr. Berskevich. Aye. Mr. Martin.
Aye.
Mr. Ranger.
Aye.
And I'm an aye. And that will be also for April 21st. Okay, Highway Superintendent, Musa, the highway truck. Have this right, 2021 Ford F-350 crew cab, and chassis 4x4, 39,844.70.
Yes.
That's the correct, okay. Approval of payment for this because it's coming in, right? Or it's in?
Yeah, it's in.
It's in. Okay, 2021 Ford F-350 crew cab, 8-cylinder, 3 miles, white. It's a F-350 4x4 crew cab with chassis, just the chassis, 39,844.70. We had a mistake on the price to begin with, but since been corrected, so I'll need a new motion for that. So Katie can go and pick up this truck, which we approved before. So
Then I'll move that, John.
motion by Mr. Martin, second.
Second.
Second by Mr. Ranger. Is there any discussion
This is for the park.
for highway department? And that's what it's for the parks.
Parks, they
Yeah,
said, probably the first week of April, but then it has to go get the outfit, you know, so it'll be middle April on April.
Any other discussion? Okay, Mr. Ranger.
Aye.
Mr. Berskevich. Aye. Mr. Martin.
Aye.
Mr. Cobb.
Aye.
And I'm an aye. Carried. And I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm gonna change the next chair, the good chair to here, because I'm sinking an inch at a time. Well, that's okay. So this is the bad chair. Remember you were stuck with me last time? Yeah. So,
I changed it for the.
yeah, thanks. Budget modifications. Do we have any budget modifications? Okay, firefighter applications. I thought Dennis told me early on that he had one, didn't he, Jeff?
Yeah.
I have not seen him.
We haven't gotten it. We did 3 last.
time.
All right, let's hit our fire trucks.
We'll check the bin, John.
What's that?
We'll check the bin outside. to
Okay.
make sure there's nothing in there.
All right, we need to do our bids. Also, let's plan on putting out the bid for the Parks and Recreation vestibule, the stairs. That's a separate bid up there. Some concrete work in the vestibule. The Troopers building, Jeff, you want to give me a list of what we should be bidding out there? We wanted to
Yeah.
put vinyl siding on just the offices section for now.
Yeah.
And we wanted to paint the bays at both ambulance and troopers barracks and
And the floor there,
the floor there.
floor
yes.
and the walls.
Yep, the floors and the walls.
It's coming up.
Yeah, it's coming off on it, like epoxy the floor, so it's tougher and,
And then we have the one roof leak, John.
yes.
Yeah, follow.
The roof leak with the ceiling tiles. And the ambulance quarters and paint those and freshen them up. So I have a list for next meeting, Jeff.
Yep.
Oh, she got one. No, you don't have one?
No.
Okay. All right,
But when will the park show?
and you just said, middle of April. Okay. Middle of April and April.
It should be in the first week of April, but then has to plow and the other outfit into those stuff that we're getting on.
Yeah.
So it'll be at least the middle.
One that's broke down there, 2 or 3 weeks ago, is that, what can we, is that fixed, or is that just a contractor?
No, the one that broke down is the plow, that's recommissioned, that plow. And that's going to go on auctions international, I think.
Okay, yeah, let's see,
John, that's stuff for auctions for the parks.
I was just gonna get to that, yeah. What
Do you want to put it on and then approve it after, or approve to put it on? How do you want to do it?
We've got the van. JP's got some chairs, snow blower, the 2 Ferris lawnmowers, and the pickup truck with the plow. And I think that's all that's gotta go on. And I was gonna ask you, do you wanna take care of that?
Yeah, I'll take
care of the pictures. So I would say the truck, we probably wanna wait till after the new one comes, don't we? Because they're using they're using the truck, the only thing that's bad on it is the plow.
Right.
All right, so if we could put everything else on there.
It'd be nice, but I think we should just put it on, and if it goes, then we can start one of ours until.
All right,
Because we're gonna put everything on, just get everything done at once.
are you okay with that?
I am.
I think that's all they've got. Some chairs, there's chairs, snow blower, lawnmower, 2 lawnmowers, the van, Parks and Rec van, and the pickup truck.
So you're putting that on auctions,
Options International.
and then can you just bring us that list and you want to do a final approval at next meeting?
Well,
That's pretty much it. Okay, I looked at the other thing.
so the only question is on the approval of the auction prices. Like, I usually like to time the end of the auction like right before the next meeting. It might not be, before a meeting, because these people, when they win it, they.
Oh, they want it that day.
So is that what you want me to do? Just plan whenever that auction
Planning
finishes?
for April, hello,
The minimum bid.
April 20th, that's the day before our meeting.
Okay, I think that'll work. It's plenty of time.
Okay,
Yeah.
Should be.
April 20th, then
Okay.
10th.
The minimum bid, so,
No, that means we can bid $10. You guys just have to approve
Yeah.
the rents and around it. So,
So I need a motion for that to surplus this stuff, so Andy can put it on Auctions International to get approved. So I need a motion for that. Make a motion by Mr. Cox, second. Second by Mr. Burskevich. Is there any discussion? Okay, Mr. Martin.
Aye.
Mr. Burskevich. Mr. Ranger. Mr. Cox. 9-9. Okay, we have no firefighter applications. Anybody that is, I've got an announcement, public service announcement, anybody that's 60 or older should get on Madison County's website. We have plenty of slots open for shots for the COVID-19 vaccine. So I would encourage anybody to get on there and get a slot. Also, if you have any comorbidity issues, asthma, BMI, anything like that, that's all you have to have is a slip from your doctor and you will be able to get in to get a shot. So I encourage everybody to be able to do that if you want to. If you're below 60, you just need that slip and you'll be good to go. You got to sign a test that that's what you have, the underlying issue, and you get the shot. So there's plenty of slots to be had. So please go and if you desire to get the vaccines, please go and do that. Andy, do you have anything for us?
no. Just a question on the vaccines, because are municipal employees now included?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, all of your employees, anybody who wants to go get it can go get it. So if you would, I thought the email had come over to you.
Yep, it did.
Oh,
I
it
just
did?
wanted
Okay,
to-
yes, so any of them are, because they're, public facing employees. They have interaction with employees, so they're eligible. Okay? Anybody else have anything? We've got one thing for executive session, so we'll probably go in for like 10 minutes and we'll be right back out again.
Purpose of discussing the appointment of a particular employee, and you're not gonna take any action.
No, no.
So seek legal advice.
Yep. So before we do that, I know that everybody is asking questions about the stimulus money, how much each township's getting and the county's getting and all that stuff. Well, the township is a different story. We were looking at over $2 million, but that was the wrong formula. And now they've come up with another formula, which is about half of that, and Treasury has to come out with a formula, so I'm not sure we're gonna know before the end of the month. The county is at, pretty much at where they were, a little over $13 million. So I can't give anybody any, more direction on any of that as far as the township and locality goes, till I find out myself. Okay, all right, motion to go into executive session.
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Martin, second. Second by Mr. Berskevich. Is there any discussion? Mr. Cox.
Aye.
Mr. Martin.
Aye.
Mr. Ranger. Mr. Berskevich. Aye. And I'm an aye. Carried.
We're gonna do any business after that.
No, we will not be doing.
We're gonna-